Angelo Dundee, between rounds, you said something interesting. You said Demmings might have found new life by getting a few of those punches.
Yeah, the last seconds of that round, he threw about 4 good punches, right uppercuts that landed. And I think he may have taken new life now. He said, well, maybe I can get lucky with this guy. Let me see what I can do.
I tell you, I just think Hagler is just too determined. He's not going to let Demmings get back into this fight.
When Demmings does punch, he's a pretty good-looking, quick puncher.
Oh, yes, he is. He throws excellent punches in there.
Well, the thing is, Demmings would like to fight about 30 seconds of every round, but Hagler makes him fight 3 minutes, you see.
Good point.
Demmings is now bleeding from the nose.
There's nothing like boxing, though. Maybe you can't switch off and let somebody else do your relief work for you or cover somebody. You have to by yourself.
And the other thing we've been trying to get is, implement taking an extra gas tank in the ring. Won't let you do it.
There's no timeouts in boxing.
Demmings spit out his mouthpiece.
Rosadia can actually stop and let him put that back in.
He was supposed to.
Yeah, they're washing the mouthpiece now.
Yeah.
They stop, they put it back in.
Yeah, they're supposed to stop it when the mouthpiece is out of his mouth, and Rosadia warned him about spitting it out.
Did he spit it out to get a little breather?
Well, no, I guess he felt he can breathe better that way, Tom, but the rule here is that if your mouthpiece comes out, the referee stops it and makes you put it back in. Mouthpiece came out again.
They stop the clock while they're doing that, while they're putting the mouthpiece back to it?
He said, I didn't spit it out.
Very interesting. They have a bucket of water over there. And Georgie Latka, the judge, rinses the mouthpiece. They put it back in. That's twice it's been out.
Otherwise, you got a lot of rosin in your mouth, I guess.
That's right. It's a California rule. Most states, if your mouthpiece falls out of your mouth, shame on you.
Oddly enough, Hagler's nose is bleeding again, too.
Heavier. He's been hit with some good punches in this round.
I don't know if Demmings used that as a ploy or not, but it looks like he's having a little bit of a second surge.
Good left hook landed by Demmings that
time. Was it Doug Demmings' idea to let the stronger-looking person tire himself out? Is that what we're going to find out?
Well, I'll tell you, they're both looking a little shot-worn right now, but naturally the other Hagler's throwing the best punches, but Demmings is landing some good punches.
Now, Hagler's backed off a little bit. Less than 30 seconds.
I tell you, Hagler is a determined fighter. He can really take the courage out of you. He just doesn't stop.
Hagler's using Demmings is looking at the clock right now. He found out where the clock was. You'll see him looking up every once in a while.
Might be the first thing I would do before I got in the ring. End of round 7. All right, it's wartime. Round 8. Boy, this is a good middleweight fight. Don't forget, after this round, there'll be a station break for you people all the way across the CBS television network. Right now, we're at action. How did Hagler look over in the corner?
Well, I tell you, Hagler looked very good, and Demmings looked like he needs a second win. Yeah, he tried hard early in that 7th round, and he more or less shot us both. Hagler just goes on, just keeps throwing punches.
I think he'll settle for a first win, Gil. I don't know about that second win. Tell you one thing, he's landing good punches. I'm impressed by Demmings, but the Hagler's a little too much strength for him, a little too awesome for him.
You know, there's so much of this boxing, it's mental, it's mind over matter. Hagler just won't let himself be beat.
I'm just thinking
Very
about
determined.
40 professional fights, Gil, you and Angelo, and Hagler's only lost twice. You know, and you're going to war with some of the great people around that East Coast. You're a pretty good fighter.
That's right. He's right-handed again. There we go.
Oh, best puncher.
The best puncher of the night.
And now Demmings fights a little bit.
That's what Demmings has to do. He has to get off first.
Hagler really landed a right hand.
Either Demmings takes the greatest punch in the boxing business, or Hagler is not a good puncher.
Well, as you pointed out before, Hagler is a very strong guy, but he's a clubber.
What do you mean by a clubber?
Well, he doesn't have that real snap in the punch. He has strong arms.
Oh! That was a good right hand.
And those strong arms just did the job.
Hagler goes to the neutral corner. Rosadia now is making sure that Doug Demmings knows where he is.
Now Hagler's going to go out and just club him to death.
A minute left. A minute left in round number 8.
Right again.
Oh, all over. That right hand was a number.
Well, we have 47 seconds to go.
No, it's all over, Gil.
Yeah, it looks that way.
It's all over.
They should stop this fight. Hagler just looked at the referee and asked him to stop it.
Rosadia stopped it. There it is. The winner's Marvin Hagler. His 31st knockout. It came with 38 seconds left in round number 8 at the Olympic place. And I'll tell you, they really like it when the fight gets tough, when it gets down to closing time, don't they, around here?
You see, we're talking about the difference between a clubber and a fellow with a snap in his punch, like a Carlos Palomino. He snaps that punch. Now you watch Hagler. He hits him with hard punches,
and he's
and
right-handed.
he gets the job done, but you see, they don't count 10.
Demmings went down. Second one. Now they're checking to make sure. Hagler wanted to make sure that Demmings was all right. We'll return to the Olympic after this word from your local station. We got a good one coming on, too.
The Jeffersons are on the move. From now on, catch them Saturdays at 8, 7 Central and Mountain, starting tomorrow on CBS.
KNXT, Los Angeles.
Marvin Hagler's 31st knockout. Here's Jimmy Lennon.
2 minutes, 22 seconds in round number 8. The referee, Larry Rosadia, stopping the bout, and the winner by way of knockout, the marvelous Marvin Hagler.
All right, a real good workmanlike job by Hagler. And now we've got Bruce Curry against Monroe Brooks in super lightweight competition, which is about 140 pounds. Now, the funny thing is that each of these young men came from Texas. Bruce Curry came from Fort Worth, and Brooks came from Wichita Falls, Texas. And you know something? They don't like each other, and they're going to fight